actually had quite a unique opportunity yesterday at the Grand Rapids Ballet.
Cool. We recently found out that they have what's really called adaptive dance classes for people living with diseases like Down syndrome and Parkinson's.
It's amazing to see how dance, getting moving, and listening to the music can really help the human psyche and body. You want to check it out. Okay, we all know how beautiful ballet can be, but it also can be therapeutic. And we're here today at the Grand Rapids Ballet Company with Amanda Sekelsky. You are the administrative director here at the school. Tell us about this great new program that you have, Adaptive Dance. What's that about?
Adaptive Dance is a wonderful program that I've developed with the Grand Rapids Ballet Company to include dance for everyone. Dance is a wonderful way to express your feelings, to get your body moving, to have fun, and to work with other people in the community. And I'm a firm believer that dance is for everybody and every body. And so I've created classes for children with Down syndrome, that's our Explore Dance program, and our Dancing with PD, it's a class for adults with Parkinson's. And we've partnered with Spectrum Health Foundation on these classes.
Trying it out for the first time, Pat Vanas with her husband Don, who's been diagnosed about 18 months now with Parkinson's.
That's right.
Tell me, why did you decide to come down here and try out this class?
I just thought it would be real good for my husband to keep him mobilized. I want him to keep as mobile as he possibly can for as long as he can.
And I'm guessing there are a lot of doctor's appointments, a lot of different kinds of physical therapy, but what's appealing about having movement and music?
It's the music, and I think just doesn't seem so much like rehab. It seems like a fun thing.
Seems like a fun thing for him and for you too, I'm guessing. I was going to say, he was never really much of a dancer, but maybe you're changing that now.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. Now, what do you hope to do and to achieve with students who are here at the PD class today?
Our first thing is to leave PD at the door. We leave the disease at the door and just come in as people wanting to dance. And so when we come into the class, we form a semicircle and we just start loosening up our bodies and dancing, and at the end of the class they just kind of feel uplifted. They've forgotten that they have Parkinson's for an hour, and they realize all the things that they can do instead of the things that their body isn't letting them do anymore.
And from not just expression, but also that stretching and strengthening, I'm guessing there really are some real health benefits that can come from these students.
Absolutely. They make some real neurological connections. They are starting to improve their posture. They're standing taller as opposed to crouching over. And they're realizing the length of their limbs. They're able to reach further, and they're stepping forward with both feet, and making those connections is really wonderful for them as they leave the dance studio.
And then of course that connection with music too, which can lift your spirits.
Oh, absolutely. And we have a live accompanist, and he plays familiar tunes that they all recognize and enjoy moving to, which is a lot of fun, and it really gets them motivated to move. And as they leave the studio, remember what they learned in class. So if they hear that song, they kind of say, oh, I remember that.
Fantastic. So if you're considering what movement can do for you, consider the Grand Rapids Ballet Company. Beautiful performances to watch, but even better when people of all abilities are able to participate. Isn't that amazing?
That is a great idea.
You know, it's interesting because the classes are offered free of charge to the students because of a grant made possible by Spectrum Health. And so it's really a wonderful opportunity, and they're taking sign-ups. They're 8-week sessions, one time a week, and they're taking sign-ups for the next couple of sessions. So if you're interested, you can get more information by email, school@grballet.com, or give them a call at 616-454, let's see, what's the number again? 4771. So yeah, it's a great opportunity. And by the way, if you head to their website, www.grballet.com, you'll find that this is a special season for the ballet company. This is their 40-year anniversary. And I was asking Amanda about, you know, are you preparing for, you know, in my mind, I always think of the Nutcracker. And she said, we have shows before the Nutcracker. And she gave me one of these brochures. They have Company B coming up, which starts September 16th. Then Dracula, which is amazing. And then a one-day Johnny Starfish and Friends, which is going to be at the Forest Hills Fine Arts Center. And then the Nutcracker. So it's all part of this wonderful, wonderful programming that we have here in Grand Rapids. And this season, the 40th anniversary season, dedicated to the memory and legacy of Mrs. Betty Ford, who was, of course, such a huge supporter of the arts community here in West Michigan. So celebrating 40 years of dance and that adaptive dance class, what an amazing opportunity.
Absolutely. My father is afflicted with Parkinson's, and that's our struggle, is to get him continuing to be mobile. And so, talk to him today.
Absolutely. Sounds like a great opportunity. Yes. Well, stay with us. We'll be right back.
That's West.